It's a good day. It's gonna be a good day, people. We're so crazy. Good morning. Welcome back to our community. I'm so happy right now because I've been looking for my camera memory card all week to vlog and I couldn't find it and I just found it. So feeling great about that. Eating a little bit of breakfast. I'm taking a rest day today because rest days are important and it is my first full day on my period. So it's definitely the right time. And I have a Parsley health coach session at 9:15. It's 7:45. You guys know a huge habit for me is even if I'm taking a rest day and not working out or not feeling up to it, I'm still gonna start my morning with something for me. And usually what that will be is I'll go to a coffee shop when I have the time and I'm not working out, and I'll do a bunch of my podcast and YouTube work from a coffee shop because for some reason it just freaking lights me up. So I'm having some yogurt before I go and have some coffee. Let's take on the work day. How do people eat and vlog at the same time? Do you guys hear this shit? YouTube videos watching ended and now I have like cozy fireplace vibes up because sometimes I play this stuff at night and it's kind of a vibe in the morning. You guys, the line wash paint video is coming soon. The ladder is still here because I do have to fix it. I will explain everything, but I am gonna make it a little darker and fix it another day. So the line wash video is gonna come a little later than expected because it is more of a journey than expected. New York weather keeps playing with us. It'll be like a gorgeous day, like 55 degrees, that's gorgeous for us. Today it's 30. Like, what is that? All right. Where are my headphones? How many times will I say it until they show up? They were under you. You had my headphones. I do have to say, since cycle syncing, my period was obviously like pretty bad yesterday on day one, but I think you can tell like my energy levels are, and it's because I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing it intuitively. So I'm not forcing myself to rest more and whatnot. It's like my body's craving more of the foods that you're supposed to crave, and craving sleeping earlier and reflecting and journaling. And it's just like interesting how when you start to cycle sync and balance your hormones with seed cycling and stuff, everything kind of comes more intuitively, and I just feel more aligned. I'm loving it. Can I do an almond iced cappuccino, please? Thank you. That was so freaking productive. I can't even tell you. Like, I am so inspired. It's insane, and I don't feel like I have my period. Like, it's just crazy. I'm so excited about the podcast and everything right now. I love having like over an hour in the morning to just batch a bunch of stuff. Podcast reels, upload YouTube shorts. It's like so inspiring and fun to me to do at a coffee shop, especially when I know I've been active and working out every morning the last week. I'm back on my A game and routine. It's a good day. It's gonna be a good day, people. My Parsley health coach left Parsley, so now I have to update a whole new health coach on my health. But honestly, which is kind of a good feeling, I feel like I don't have too many problem areas anymore. Like, it makes you realize these health coach check-ins, how far you've come, and it's really exciting. So I really want to make a video on just everything I've done and all the steps I personally took to heal my gut, because I never thought the day would come that I'd feel better. I still have flare-ups and days where I'm like, why is this happening? Like, we're supposed to be healed. I feel totally set back. Like, that still happens, don't get me wrong, but I think for the most part, I'm pretty good on like a day-to-day basis, which feels really good. And I have a feeling cycle syncing has a lot to do with it in terms of like the hormone size, but for my gut, like whatever supplements they gave me and things they've been telling me to do actually works, and that's insane. I never thought something would actually work. All right, see you after. Hi, nice to meet you. I know. Let me tell you, I'm inspired. I'm thrilled with my new health coach. I honestly feel like it's a better fit. I'm just eating some eggs with feta and spices. Here's what I learned and what I'm gonna try out. One thing she said in terms of struggling to diversify my microbiome and eat new things, try to get one new vegetable a week at the grocery store. We do a lot of just like roasting vegetables and then putting it into a bowl. So like, try new vegetables, duh. And then another thing that's like a little more intense, if you will, is she calls it like a veggie mashup, where you get a bunch of different vegetables like from the farmer's market or whatever, and you blend it all up like almost like you're gonna make a salsa, she said, and then you put it in an ice cube tray, and then like every day for the month or whatever, you just take one of those ice cubes and you put it in your smoothie or in your omelet or whatever, and like you barely taste it, and it's not enough to actually affect your stomach if it was a problem food for you in the past, but it is enough to like get your microbiome readjusted to it. So I thought that was genius. Another thing I'm gonna try to do to hydrate more is add lemon and salt to my water. And I also think I'm gonna cave and get a Stanley water bottle. It's 40 ounces of water. I could just get a different one. I'm gonna look into like a cheaper 40-ounce water bottle, but if it's gonna make me feel cute and it's gonna make me excited about my water, then I guess I kind of get it. That's how I was with TikTok too. Such a hater, and then all of a sudden, she's a TikToker. So the self-care goal for today is to get outside. Even though it's cold, it's really sunny out, and I really want to make sure I'm not sitting here all day. The one thing that I really hate about full-time life working from home is like I sometimes look outside and I'm like, I'm missing out on life out there, because I had a whole year where I worked for myself and I was so on the go and everything I did was out there, outside. I was in therapy yesterday and I just kept saying, I just want to be outside, out there. And it was like, okay, Jen, so walk outside. Like, I'm so dramatic. Being trapped at my desk all day, just sometimes I do, knowing in comparison what my life was like the last year, I miss being out and about and on the go. And every time I say that and think that, I like want to cry. But I'm obsessed with my job and I love my job and it all makes sense right now. So you win some, you lose some, but my goal is to get outside today. So what I'm doing right now is it is 10 a.m. and I'm signing on to start the workday. It's Thursday and the next new episode that will be live is Monday with Scarlett Johansson. So I have to, since this is a really big episode, get a teaser created for them to post on Sunday and then a bunch of assets created for them to post on Monday. So I really got to dive into work, but a new episode is also out today and I have to make some TikToks to promote that episode as well. So I think I'm first gonna post a TikTok on their account promoting today's new episode, and then I will dive into video assets for Scarlett episode.
Drinking started out as fun, and then problems, and then it was just problems. And now it was really powerful. Like I was waking up in the hospital, like drinking started out as fun, and then it became a problem.
Finishing my coffee. You guys, the realities of being a video editor is you're not going to be excited about every video you're editing. My favorite weeks or my favorite days are when I'm working on something that's so juicy and so much good content and I can make like a really sick trailer out of it. But sometimes it's like so lackluster or a topic I'm not interested in and it's so much harder to stay focused. I'm going to have to take a walk soon and regroup, but I really need to get some more work done before I do that.
And I was devastated. I used to think about it constantly, just making it worse and worse for like a decade of time.
Brutal.
It is brutal. It changed my life. It really did.
I've always just really played the long game. Was that a strategy or is it just natural? What's that moment? Is there an epiphany?
Did you know there's like 18 movies that you're signing up for?
This job is going to take me away from my family for XYZ, or I'm going to have to move them.
You have to be polite and nice and grateful that you have that kind of
You don't
platform.
have to be polite and nice and grateful.
Wow.
Morning, it's Friday, happy Friday, and we're headed to Pilates. Okay, we're fast forwarding. It's Saturday. I got these pants from Daughter Lessons, the brand. They sent them to me because they were just on my podcast. It was like the best girl chat episode ever. These are a size extra small. I'm gonna link them down below because I'm absolutely obsessed. And I went to Rumble this morning, worked the morning shift, and now Caroline, my friend's coming over. She's Cara Beth on TikTok if you know her, and YouTube. And we're at a podcast, and I'm trying out this new studio setup. Ethan helped me prop these up before he left. So Caroline's on the way. I'm gonna like set this up and hope that it goes well in terms of like the tech issues. I'm not worried about talking to Caroline. We're actually friends. We met years ago, like during the pandemic in 2020. She is dating one of my boyfriend's friends from high school and my friends. We went to high school together and we met like outside at a distanced birthday during the pandemic because she was living with Jack's family and we all live in the same town. We clicked and hit it off instantly. Then she became like a TikToker and whatnot, and then there was just like an extra level of connecting and being like internet friends too. So she was the first person I called with the Naked Neighbor saga. I was like, what do I do? She came up with saying, okay, here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna make a sign that says what you're at. I was like, okay, whatever you say. So anyway, she's coming over now. We're gonna do a little like girl chat. You wanna talk about sex, but all I can think about is like my dad and like Ethan's family seeing it. But I wanna get over that because my whole thing is like being real, and I love being able to just like talk about things that, you know, if you don't have close girlfriends that talk about this stuff, like you have us. I'm gonna hope to get over that. And I think we're gonna drink wine. So anyway, she's on her way and see you in a sec. Should I just get the wine? Yeah. Okay, Kara's here. Oh my god. Hi everyone. You can talk to them while I get the wine.
Okay, perfect. Wait, guys, you have to understand, like, I post the fuck up, I sit down, and I make Jack watch Jen with me. And he's like, I'm no.
What?
Oh, yeah. We watch your vlogs. Yes, we do.
It's the next day. Podcast was so fun. We were planning on doing 2 anyway because we had dinner plans and she came over early, so we're like, we'll just keep chatting. The first one, thank God we were doing 2 separate recordings because the first one, I clicked mute on my microphone. So the whole thing was muted. We can't use it. Thank God I went to like start a new recording for the second one because then I realized and unmuted my mic. So the second one ended up being all about like social media. The first one was more girl chat, so we're gonna have to record again for like a girl chat episode. The second one was more like me and her just chatting about social media as if we were on the couch because like it felt like we already podcasted and I was like a little buzzed. So I don't know how this episode's gonna turn out, but we vibe really well and she's gonna be on the podcast again, so it's totally fine. But we were on live on her TikTok during the podcast recording and Ethan came in, thought it was my live because it was my podcast and like mooned the camera, and then she ended up getting like a community guidelines thing and suspended. So the night did not end well. It was chaos. However, the setup itself was really great. And I feel like if I was able to do it the first time, I won't say without a hitch because I clicked mute on the fucking microphone, but it all worked really well. So I feel like I can start recording more here. It'll save me money with studio time. Even though studio time, you don't have to worry about setting up all the tech yourself, but it's cheaper, but also like I feel like everyone and their mother is recording at that same studio that I recorded at. It kind of is fun to differentiate yourself on TikTok with like a different background than that, but I was just ice rolling. I'm having a really weird breakfast. I don't have anything left here grocery-wise, so I did mashed banana, kiwi, and my seed cycling seeds. I don't know, but I'm going to Rumble training. Ethan and I are gonna go to Brooklyn later and thrift, so it's gonna be a fun day, and let's do it. This is so awkward, Gina wasn't invited. We need to tell this story. We're at Rumble training, and I guess I get like, it's kind of like when you're drunk and you overcommit to shit and you get so excited. You're like, yeah, let's go out again tomorrow. Let's go to a drunk brunch. And then you wake up and you're like, why did I say I would do that? That just happened to me.
You are so crazy.
Anyway, we walk into the office after we just took Rumble training. I'm literally sweating to death. And she knew the trainer here, and he was new, and I just introduced myself. And within 20 seconds, I'm taking his 6 a.m. on Wednesday.
No, we did a campaign.
I'm taking his 6 a.m. class on Wednesday, and I made a TikTok about it.
2 TikToks.
2 TikToks, and told everyone they have to take a 6 a.m. And he was being crazy too. He was going,
he's always like that. Like, you don't know him. The thing is, you just like, it was like an instant connection. Like, I don't know what just came over you. I don't have to post it, but now I have to. Can you please come with me? Yeah, I don't have a choice either.
The day gets away from us. We're active girlies.
The day really gets away from us.
Okay, let's go. We'll eat brunch in Brooklyn around there.
Not C&B?
We don't have time to gallivant all over if we're going to Brooklyn. If we're going to Brooklyn, let's eat in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but then we're going to like a brunch place. We might have to wait. I might do the whole thing.
No, we could go to somewhere like C&B in Brooklyn.
I don't know that.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yum. Wow. Made it to Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's not that hard to do.
Wait, this chair is kind of cool.
That is nice.
Sit in it.
Nice.
It's comfy, right? You can see we got the art. We got the art. So it has been honestly such a fun weekend. I want to just like end out the vlog here. I've been having some social anxiety though, I'm not gonna lie. There's just like a lot that happened this weekend and I'm like overthinking. I feel like every encounter I've had and everything I said in like such small moments and that someone else probably isn't even thinking about, and I just keep rethinking and replaying things in my head and feeling so anxious. And I have never struggled with this in my life. Like I have friends who talk about this all the time. Like they go home from plans and then they overthink every little thing they said. And I don't know if it's just that I mainly only really hang out with people I feel very close and comfortable with, but I don't know what's up with me. But that's my anxiety check of the week. I do want to do a whole separate video on how I healed my hormones after getting off birth control, because it's officially 1 year since, and I got my labs back and everything's like on point. All my hormones are perfectly balanced. I don't have like too much progesterone or estrogen or anything, and like everything's good. So I do want to do another video on that. I might finish painting this week, we'll see. I might just leave it, I'm not sure. Lots of updates for you, but I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I'm getting back to consistent vlogging because I tried to like redo my strategy and do more sit down videos, and I still want to do that, but I don't want to do that at sacrifice of vlogging less. So you'll be seeing more of me because I'm not done here, okay? I will see you in the next vlog, which I will start. And I love you guys. Please subscribe if you're new. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and comment down below how your weekend was and if you have experienced social anxiety recently, because I'm new to this and I'm sure some of you can relate. Okay, love you.